Did you know that 95% of our lives is controlled by our subconscious mind? And it's in our subconscious mind that all the programs get downloaded. And it's like, what kind of programs? From the last trimester of our mom's pregnancy up to the age of 7 years old, we get programs by our environment. And then if 95% of our lives is controlled by our subconscious mind, then we know where all the limiting beliefs come from. It comes from the programming that we got downloaded into our brains up to the age of 7. And the limiting beliefs are like, I'm not good enough, I'm not enough, I don't have enough, I'm not healthy, all relationships suck, my job sucks, I have to work really hard to get what I want. And that is only true if you believe it's true. But what if you have the opportunity to change these beliefs? So instead of negative belief system, you have more positive belief system like I am enough, I am good enough, I have enough, my job is amazing, my life is beautiful, my relationships are nurturing, I get what I want, everything comes to me easily. So these are positive programming that we can certainly download into our subconscious mind to replace those negative beliefs and programming that we had from the first 7 years of our lives. In this video, I'd like to share with you the amazing work of scientist Bruce Lipton. This guy over here, he has been studying how to reprogram our subconscious mind for years. He's also a pioneer in stem cell studies and epigenetics that proves that we're not victims of our genes, but instead is our environment and choices that turn genes on and off. He's also the author of Biology of Belief and Spontaneous Evolution and Honeymoon Effect. So if you're looking for something inspiring to read, I highly recommend all 3 of his books. Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Chris Sauer. Welcome to Quest for Beauty. In this channel, I explore beauty in a more meaningful way as a way of healing and transcending. And this is exactly what we're doing today. We're gonna transcend our limiting beliefs that we got downloaded into our subconscious mind, and we're gonna replace them for more positive programming. Are you ready? Bruce Lipton says that everything we have to work hard and have to sweat and fight to achieve is because the programs that got downloaded into our subconscious mind are not supporting that. When we think, our conscious mind is in control. If you want to walk to the right or walk to the left, you can do that very easily. But the moment we have a thought, our attention goes inside for an answer. And the moment the attention goes inside, it is not paying attention on what's happening on the outside. When our conscious mind is thinking, our subconscious mind takes over and we are in autopilot. When we think, our conscious mind is engaged in creative and imagination, and whatever behavior we engage at that point is going to be run by our subconscious mind and the programs we downloaded, the autopilot. So when we are thinking, autopilot takes over. Consider the average person is inside of their heads 95% of the time. That means that 95% of our behaviors will be managed by our subconscious mind. Our lives are not controlled by our conscious minds, which is wishes and desires. It is controlled by our subconscious mind, which has the program by observing other people. Our lives become an expression of other people. The programming starts at the last trimester of our mom's pregnancy to the age of 7 years old. The first 7 years of our lives is programming. How do we know what kind of programs we got downloaded into our subconscious minds? That's very easy. Our lives are a printout of the subconscious programming. We don't even need to go back in time and see who did what. All we need to do is to look at the life we have. Our lives are an expression of these programs, whether it's money scarcity or relationship challenges, not being happy at work, feeling lost, whatever it might be is currently happening in our lives is a result of the programming in our subconscious minds. Everything we have in our lives that comes easily to us is because we have a program in our subconscious mind that supports that. Just like everything we have to work super hard, that we have to struggle, lose sleep over it, sweat over it, It's also because of a program we downloaded into our subconscious mind. If you ask yourself, why am I having to work so hard to get this or that? The answer is very simple. The programs in your subconscious mind are not supporting that. What does that mean? It means that you downloaded a program that maybe says you don't deserve that, or that you're not good enough, or that in order for you to get what you want, you have to really struggle and hustle. But what happens when we rewrite those programs? If we take the negative behaviors and replace with positive ones, if we make our wishes and desires, which is part of our conscious minds, actually match the program inside of our subconscious mind, then it won't even matter if we're running on the conscious mind or subconscious mind, because they'll be the same. And that's when the program of our subconscious mind support the wishes and desires, whether or not you're paying attention. That means we stay in the honeymoon phase for the rest of our lives. Imagine that. The only reason we lost the honeymoon is because we got busted playing the old tapes, sabotaging ourselves without even seeing it. When we align both conscious and subconscious mind, we'll be living our wishes and desires, and it will not matter whether we're thinking or not, because conscious and subconscious mind will be the same. The programs that run in our subconscious minds, that run about 95% of our lives, are downloaded from other people. Take a moment to examine your life. You can even pause this video for a second, analyze what's working and what's not. The parts that you find that are not working are the parts that your subconscious mind is not supporting. The good news is that if it's not supporting, we can always change that, and we can rewrite those programs. We can read and learn from books, seminars, videos like this, and we can think like, wow, this is really amazing. We can understand things conceptually. But after reading that book, we realize that our lives are the same. For the conscious mind, reading a book or going to a seminar, learning something will be understood. But what about the subconscious mind? The subconscious mind is a habit mind. How do we create habits? Reading a book once is not a habit. By reading that one book, we receive information, education, maybe we enhance our conscious awareness, but it doesn't even touch the programs that run in our subconscious mind. You still have that behavior after you read the book that you had before. Why? Because our conscious mind learns by reading books, but our subconscious mind will not change by reading that one book once. Here's how you change your subconscious mind. Think about how you learned in the first 7 years of your life. Our brains were in a low frequency called the theta, which is hypnosis. So by using hypnosis, we can download a new program into our brain and rewrite that old program. The theta wave is a very low wave. It's below consciousness, which is alpha. A higher vibration is beta, is when we are alert, when we're learning, studying, working, the work consciousness. So we have beta, alpha, and theta, the hypnosis or imagination phase. When we were kids, up to the age of 7, we mix the real world with the imaginary world. Theta is imagination and reality mixed. Below theta, we have delta, the state of sleep. Every morning when we get up, we go from delta to theta. That's the groggy phase we go through when we first get up. That's when hypnosis and reality are mixed. Every day when we go to bed and when we get up, we go through this zone, the theta phase. If you put headphones on as you are going to bed and your brain waves are starting to slow down, we can then take advantage of the theta state, the state that we can rewrite the programs in our subconscious mind. That's why listening to a recording to rewrite our subconscious mind is so powerful. I have created a free audio you can download from Quest for Beauty website. The link is in the description box. It's totally free. I've been listening to this audio now for a while and I'm blown away by the changes in my life, and I would really like to share this with all of you. I would love for you to take your power back and start living the life of your dreams and not to be conditioned or limited by other people's beliefs and limitations. Listen to this audio overnight when you go to bed and every morning when you get up for at least 21 days. That's the amount of time it takes to create a new belief. I created this audio file for you to download, so it doesn't matter if you have Wi-Fi or not, you can always listen to it. I really want you to benefit from it like I did. Please, please, please do this for at least 21 days and come back here to share your experience. I'm sure it's gonna be life-changing. You can download it as many times as you want, share it with your friends and everyone you know. It's free.